As experts who drive cars every day of our working lives, we should be able to identify any car with our eyes closed.
Kurt.
Trent?
Yes, mate. What are we in?
Give me a clue.
Okay. See if this helps.
You've just dropped us into the middle of a Scandinavian death metal video clip.
Yeah, okay. No. Let's see if this helps you any further. Ready?
Okay.
Hang on, buddy.
It sounds like a V8 supercar, but it's obviously rear drive.
Yeah, and? So?
It smells like the fear of Michelin.
That beautiful aroma. It is the fear of
It
Michelin.
smells like 63 AMG.
Yes, it does.
Oh yes,
He's good. There's no
Awesome.
flies on his back.
All right, it's your go, my friend.
Trent. Man, yes, what?
What are we sitting
Yeah,
in?
okay, give me a clue.
All right.
Ooh, sounds like my Dyson, actually.
cold,
Let me
cold.
be more specific. It sounds like a turbocharged V6.
Mate, you're getting warmer,
Okay.
so I'll give you another clue.
I need more. Oh, man. What the hell is wrong with you? Is it all-wheel drive?
Bingo.
It just took off.
Bingo.
Wow.
Yeah.
It smells like money, like it's expensive.
Mate, you're very warm now.
Well, that's easy. If it's German and it smells like money, it's got to be an Audi. Has to be.
Wrong. We are in an E43 AMG sedan.
Yeah, except
Yep.
this isn't a real AMG, is it?
Will the real AMG please stand up?
This is not a real AMG. This is a Mercedes-Benz that wants to be an Audi with an AMG badge on the back. And you know what? I'm going to call this an Audi MG.
It's a real AMG.
No, it's not a real AMG.
Kurt is simply wrong. To me, a real AMG has a hand-built V8 engine, it's rear-wheel drive, and it has a psychotic personality, just like the C63.
What you're forgetting is that AMG...
Trent is forgetting that AMG has made everything from 4s to V12s. Its first car was a six-banger. AMG's roots are in enhanced Benz road cars, and smack bang in the middle of its heritage is the E43.
Look, mate, this is the AMG buyers want, and I'll prove it to you. After you.
This Audi MG actually goes pretty hard.
Race. The most ludicrous drive mode, traction control off. Right, I'm racing off to Macca's for a cheeseburger. Lesson number 1. Race mode is utterly useless in everyday conditions, unless I want to beat another C63 owner out to the time hut for a new set of rear hoops.
AMG reckons the E43 will hit 100 kilometres an hour in just 4.6 seconds. Out here on the road, this Audi MG is properly quick. And with that all-wheel drive system, I reckon it'll pull the same trick day in, day out, rain, hail or shine.
You can't simply nail the C63's throttle pedal. You have to charm it like it's a Cobra. No sudden movements or it's gonna bite. I can't dispute this is a bona fide AMG weapon, but I'm not going to admit that to Trent just yet.
I still think Kurt is absolutely delusional thinking this is a real AMG, but respect to the E43's 3-litre Turbo 6. It makes 295 kilowatts and a punchy 520 newton metres, and I can't deny that it's an easy drive in all conditions.
This tyre killer rings a stupendous 375 kilowatts and 700 newton metres from that twin-turbo 4-litre V8, and it propels this small executive sedan like a sledgehammer.
And I've got to admit, that's really addictive.
The steering feels fast, the chassis feels firm and planted, and we say this often, but for a big car, this Audi MG shrinks around you, the faster and the harder that you drive it.
Push on in the C63 and you'll arrive at the dark side of the speed limit in 4 seconds flat. But it's not terribly easy to do. because that engine will overwhelm those rear tyres really with any more than about half throttle. But I've had an epiphany. Getting those rears to hook up with so much power is really centric to what makes this car so much fun.
Kurt, what do you want?
I'm starting to think that at any speed, this C63 is out for naughty fun. I mean, I'm not quite prepared to leave it alone with my missus.
Yeah, but the problem is, by the time you got goosebumps in this E43, you're well into licence endangering territory. You're going too quick.
I reckon this V8 soundtrack's worth a big chunk of that 160k investment.
Yeah, it does, but I reckon this is too quiet. It's almost a deal breaker, this exhaust. You need to go straight to an exhaust shop and get it fixed, make it louder.
What?
I said, I think.
Mate, you'll have to speak up.
I said, how's your fuel level going? Thirsty, mate?
I would love a chucky
No,
milk
no,
right now.
not you. This C63. You and I both know that these things drink like a sailor on shore leave.
And the Audi MG?
Mate, that's got plenty of fuel, don't worry about that. But I do have to make a point. It's a little harsh to call it an Audi MG, so I'll concede that, but I'm not yet ready to call it a proper AMG either.
All right. Do you want to swap again?
I thought you'd never ask, actually.
Great, I forgot my fuel card.
Oh, yeah, of course you did, yeah. Mate,
I'll get back into my AMG, the E43, and Trent will drive his AMG, the C63. But I've got a surprise for him.
mate, where are we heading?
We're going to town.
Into town? There are no corners in Sydney, even I know that.
Yeah, but there's speed humps. You know, the kind of speed humps that you hit in a rock-hard C63 every day of the week.
Now, you're killing me. Whoa, that's pretty firm. Ugh. Yep.
So I've got a theory, Trent. Most AMG owners will hit about 20 times as many speed humps in the same period as they'll stick their AMGs through one corner on a fair weather Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Mate, this thing's certainly firm. It's not terrible, but it's not great either.
From the fancy mood lighting to the digital instrumentation, the E43 is a lot more upmarket than the C63 inside.
Yeah, but don't you think that tablet dashboard design is going to date?
Quicker than the classic analog gauges in the C63?
I like the E43's fanciness.
Well, I like the C63's simplicity, to be honest.
I love that my ears aren't ringing anymore. I love that the E43 doesn't have a hairline trigger like the C63 does. And I love that this E43 can be really fast without drawing attention to itself.
Mate, I love that the C63 is loud around town. It's obnoxious with the exhaust open.
I love that it's got more power than you'll ever need and more power than you can ever use. I love how hairy-chested it is, and I love that it always reminds you that it's a caged animal. This C63 is unreal.
Look, we've spent the last couple of days in these two cars, so what do we think about it? Well, this is the AMG buyers want, and I've just proven it. That C63, it's such a selfish car.
Yeah.
It's all about the driver,
Yeah.
but not necessarily in a negative way.
No, it's a good thing. And I reckon if you've grown up a little bit, maybe if you've matured a bit and you care about your occupants,
Yep.
you buy the E43 AMG because it's a good thing.
Which AMG would you buy?
I'll have both.
You can't have
Yes, you
both.
can have both. You have that engine in that chassis and you get an E63 AMG. That's my car. That's the one I want.
Which is 100 grand more than either of these cars.
Yeah, but work with me here. These are second hand now that we've finished with them.
So if we flog both of these off, we can
Yeah.
buy one E63
That's
AMG.
right, but then we'd have to share it.
Well, I call first dibs.
Well, we've got to drive home still. Which one do you want?
Oh, mine.